What's up, everybody? Welcome in. I'm gonna go ahead and talk now because I know YouTubers are gonna be coming in a little bit, or you're watching it right now if you're watching this later on YouTube. So we're gonna do a live haul. I'll wait for some of you guys to get in. Welcome in. We're gonna do a live thrifting haul. If you are with me today or throughout the week, give me a thumbs up. Give me some hearts to let me know it's you. We're gonna do a live haul. I have like a whole bunch of stuff that I'm gonna show you. Bolo's good, thumbs up, all right, good. Yep, hola. All right, see, good. Wanna make sure we get some people in here and then we'll get started. Any of you guys watched the live today? I don't know why I'm bending down. I don't know if this thing goes any higher. Any of you guys watched the live today? Woo, it does, nice. All right. We found quite a bit of stuff. It was pretty fun. Yes. Price up shirt today. $1 already sold it. $20. That's good. Think return on investment. $1 into 20 is huge. People like to think big numbers. Think about it. $1,000 into $20,000. It's the exact same return on investment. You have to think of it like that. 1 million into 20 million. It's the same thing. It's just at a small scale. You do it over and over again. So, all right, you remind me of Kendall on Succession. I've never seen that show. All right, so there's a lot of you in here. Appreciate the likes. You guys ready to see everything I got this week? So, if you're new, I resell full-time. I was a teacher for 13 years. This was my side hustle. I've been doing it for 8 years. But after about 5 years, I could have made it my full-time job, but I continued to teach because I enjoyed it. And then in August, I said, I'm out, so I'm doing this full time. I'm about to give up live car. What's your name? Brad, Surfs Up Finds. Surfs Up Finds is Brad. So I'm going to show you guys everything that I got this week. I'm going to show you how much I paid, how much I think I can get for it. Every single thing I'll show you, and I'm sorry I'll repeat this because people will be coming in later, the buyer pays shipping. So every single thing, the buyer pays shipping. So this is no big deal. Sorry about that. Got my little mic. I'm gonna make sure it's hooked up. Whoop. Can you hear me? Let me see. We'll take away the mic. How about that? No mic. Now you can hear me. Thumbs up if you can hear me. Thumbs up if you can hear me. You're gonna get my teacher voice. We can hear you. All right. So this is just in Indiana. This is nothing big. It was $5. It's made in the USA. And,
You were fine the whole time.
Oh, okay. And what I have, actually, I've made connections in my town where I have people who buy vintage clothing from me. So I just thrift it, and it's super easy flip. Just give it to them. And usually I just flip it for twice as much I paid. Some people, I just give it to them for what I paid for it. So right here, I'll show it first because I have it right here. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for likes. So normally I don't pick up Brooks Brothers, okay? Brooks Brothers tuxedos. Actually, normally I don't pick up any tuxedos. I've not had good luck with tuxedos at all. But I saw this tuxedo. I'm like, you know what? I'll look at it. And it was a Brooks Brothers tuxedo. And it was a Madison line, and it had all this printing on the inside. And I've never seen a Brooks Brothers tuxedo. I've had Dior tuxedos. I've seen tons of tuxedos. And I actually looked up comps, and the comps were really good. So because I looked up the comps, that's why I got this tuxedo. So I think the comps were around $100 to $150. I really don't like buying tuxedos because they're kind of a one and done for people. It was $10, but that's 10 into 100. And that I think will be good. If you think about it, people rent a tuxedo for about $100. So why wouldn't you just buy one, right? Why wouldn't you just buy one? All right, so let's get into it. I have a ton of bags to show you, and I'll try to answer your questions without prompting. Tips on getting views without promoting. Not able to find out how to promote. Views on your listing. Your item should be able to sell itself. If you have it priced at the good price, it should be able to sell itself. I only sell on eBay. So I only sell on eBay. You can look at my store. I don't send offers to people. I don't do any of that. If you price your items right, they'll be able to sell themselves. But you also have to think about the season. So this is a fall type season. This is an LL Bean with a little logo right there. It was $5. I'll expect to get 20 plus shipping when it becomes fall time. So I'm a seasonal seller. I'll save this until the fall. Tux rental more than $250 now, exactly. And think about that. Brooks Brothers Tux, that was probably $2,000 new. So this is just bread and butter stuff. But, you know, for all you people that are kind of new, I want to make sure I get this up here so you can see it too. Untuck it. This is a flannel. The flannels do better for me than anything else, actually. So flannel, $5. This will sell for 20 plus shipping later on in the fall. How many days do I source a week? Monday through Friday. So I source Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 12 a.m. I go live a lot of times, so people get to go with me, see everything I get. So yeah, I just started 5-1. Someone's watching an item. Should I do? Just started a 5-1 and have someone watching an item. What should I do? If you have someone watching an item and you're anxious, send them an offer if you want. You can send them an offer. You can always send them an offer. So this is something I never found. This is a Bolo brand if you're new. Dixon. Dixon's a really good company. They make a lot of flannels. But check this out. It's a jacket. Big hooded jacket. I've never found a jacket before. It's got like the Dixon logo right here on the front. It's got a hit on the sleeve. It just is awesome. It's just a huge jacket. It was only $15. So, and if you know Dixon flannels, they sell for over $100. So I've never seen this one. I didn't even look up comps. I just knew it was Dixon. For $15, I picked it up. So, Joseph, I've been wanting to find Dixon. Yeah, Dixon is something I don't find very often. Get in my cart. I told it to get in my cart, Amanda. So Dixon I don't find very often. I've only found like 2 or 3 flannels, but that jacket I've never found. This, again, I've been doing this for 8 years. I do it every single day. And they're new brands to me. You'll probably see it in this group right here. But this brand is new to me. I've never picked it up, but I could just tell it was quality. It had like a little leather spot here, little leather hit here. After a while, guys, you can just tell when things are quality. It had the name on the actual zipper. So I don't know. Have you guys heard of this name? Tips on knowing pants, shorts brands by just looking. Yeah. You just have to, if you want to look at my store and look at my sold listings, you can look at a whole bunch of stuff for free and see that's pretty much just gives you tips, what sells and how much for. So found this, $5. I forget what the comps were, but actually it was $6, but the comps were I think like 35 plus shipping. So this is a new brand to me. It's one I'm going to be looking for. Again, one more time if you want to see it, it's that brand right there. So how much can you make approximately part-time selling? It depends how much time you put into it. So, and it depends what you find at the thrift store. Every day I would go to work and I would come home and hit 3 thrift stores on my way home from work. Sometimes I would get a whole bunch of stuff. Sometimes I wouldn't get much. So, and it depends on how much time you put into it. That's going full-time too, right? So I found this like cropped Lululemon. So it's this I've never found a cropped sweatshirt. It's Lululemon. And I don't know if it has the little hit on the back or the sleeve, but it had the full tag on it actually. So never seen a cropped Lululemon sweatshirt. This guy was $5. Most everything I buy is $5, and it's gonna probably go for, I don't know, probably like 30, 35. I might list this now and not wait till the fall. Is Patagonia a recommendation? Sure, it is. Finding vintage clothing. So great condition. Patagonia is, I appreciate everyone answering questions. It's kind of hard to see. Let me see if I can, yeah, I can. But everything depends on how much you source it at. Your money is made when you buy your item, when you buy your product without getting illegal. When you buy your product, that's when your money is made. So if a Patagonia sells used on eBay for $40, you know, you don't want to buy it for 30. Yeah, it sells for 40, but your money's made when you buy it. So you buy that thing for $5 or $10. Here's some Prana, some women's Prana. And they have the convertible leg. Again, you guys see me if you watch me over and over again. I love getting these convertible leg pants, nylon, whether they're Cool or they're Prana. I even buy REI because a lot of hikers wear these, and these are something I sell year round. So golf pants and hiking stuff I sell year round. So the hood for Lulu might be in the logo there. Yeah, I'll find it. I'll find the logo. It's right there. It's just at the bottom. It was blended in, and I probably found it when I was thrifting. I might have been live when I found that, but I saw the tag right there. And you guys know someone dubbed me the Lulu King. It's because I find it all the time. You just know it if you know it. This is actually, you guys know this brand right here? It doesn't look normal. This is the new tag, I think, because I haven't seen this brand. How do you feel about big and tall? Both men and women. Men's stuff, big and tall, are the best. If it's a name brand like Polo, Nike, Under Armour, Brooks Brothers, anything big and tall, because it's more expensive and harder to find. Yeah, it is Roan. Good job. Yeah, it's Roan. So Jeremy and someone else said it too. But this is Roan. Roan usually says Roan right here. But I saw the three little X's and I saw the R, so I figured it was probably Roan. So I looked at the tag underneath and boom, Roan. So that was a little try to sneak up on me. But this shirt right here is just like Lululemon, if not maybe a little bit nicer. This will sell in the 20s plus shipping. It's super lightweight, so someone's not going to pay much to ship. How is Mr. Goodwill? Oh, hey, Brock. One of my students in here, Brock. I found Roan shorts on Tuesday. Dude, Roan, Lululemon, and Viore are the top 3 activewear brands. If you find those 3 brands at the right price, that's money. And they're quick sales, super quick. So this is a new brand that I, actually it's funny because K-Way was showing it yesterday, but I found these earlier this week. I guess he's sold them before too. But Mott and Bow, I got 2 pairs of pants. I think the comps are around $35 per pair. And they priced them as jeans for $8 a piece. So what about Peter Millar 3XL? That's great money. 3XL and Peter Millar will sell probably twice as much as a medium. So both these, so $35 a piece. They were $8 a piece, Mott and Bow. Beyond Yoga and Aloe Yoga, also amazing brands to look out for. Yeah, Beyond Yoga, I just sold 2 skirts. You can look at in my store. I sold 2 skirts, actually recently. One this week, one a few weeks ago. They did well. Where do I find all this stuff? At Goodwill, Salvation Army, thrift stores. There are a lot of garage sales going on though now where I live. So they're just, like this weekend, they're just starting up. This is actually spoken for. So I was thrifting live and someone wanted this. It's a salute to your troops. Vineyard Vines, which I'd never seen. So someone wanted it. It was $5. So I'm gonna give that to them. Same place. This is kind of a type of polo Ralph Lauren. You want to keep your eye out for. It's a bolo of Ralph Lauren, but it's this performance line, and it's not the RLX. It's the performance with the horse. The performance with the horse. These do really well. These sell for in the 20s plus shipping, and I'm only paying $5 for it, right? $5 for it. Goodwill and Salvation Army are crazy high in California. They're starting to raise their prices here, but they don't know anything. Like that Roan, they don't know, but they're going to price their Under Armour and stuff up. A lot of times I see Under Armour at $10, Nike at $10 with a local school on it or something, or like a Little League program. So they don't know Roan. They don't know a lot of stuff. The people in the back, I know for a fact, they have sheets, and anything that the manager gave them on a sheet, they have to write price up. So Nike, Under Armour, Lucky Jeans, and then of course all like the fancy brands they take and put online. But they all know their stuff. Some stores though don't price their stuff up. Like these were $5. These are Adidas. In the suburbs of Indiana or Indianapolis, the suburbs, these would be $10, and I would have passed. But these are the 360s, I call them. These are the good waistband for Adidas pants, and I always price these around $21, $22 plus shipping. So, and I can list these in probably 2 minutes. Thanks guys. I scored Johnny Was today for $5. Stick around. Johnny Was, guys, this right here, this is a brand to look for. If you don't already know, Johnny Was a brand to look for. I found it twice, and I haven't found it in probably 6 months. And today I found two at two different thrift stores. You know, it's like some days you get that. All right, so at the same place they had that Salute Vineyard Vine shirt. I found this Nike Salute to the Troops. This is actually a NFL. In November, they do a Veterans Day theme where all the players wear some sort of camo on their uniform. And so these are only sold in November, and they're kind of limited. And this is the Vikings, obviously. So this was $5. These sell for me. I find these usually just the Colts because I'm an indie, but I found this one. And these will sell for around $30 plus shipping. I paid $5 for it. So you see how it all adds up. Yep, it's pretty. Those are really nice. They're really nice hoodies. This is an Under Armour fishing shirt. So you'll see that it's a nylon, super lightweight. They usually have the pocket zip, real nice zip pocket in the front, and they're very lightweight. They're vented. You always tell because they're vented, like back here. So these are like the fishing outdoor, like sportsman type shirts by Under Armour. I find Nike, NFL, Salute, Troops, Eagles Safe, $6. $6 is a good deal for that. What I have to use to create your combined photos, DM me and I'll tell you. I can't look because it's on my phone, but it's free. You just have to go through the ads. So, but yeah, I do like combined photos. You probably see in my store, I have like all my suits. Really, all my suits, or if it's something really nice, I'll have a picture with like Brooks Brothers logo and the Golden Butt logo, and then the whole suit all in one shot. These are my favorite. So Under Armour match play pants or shorts are like my very favorite. I can't keep them in my store. Even if they're priced at $10, I buy them. These are $5. And I sell these all the time for $23.99 plus shipping. And since I sell them all the time on eBay, all I have to do is take pictures and plug in the new size and the color, and it takes me no time to list it. So 30 seconds for pictures and probably 30 seconds to list. So since I've sold these so many times, it takes me 1 minute to list this item. So 1 minute for $15 profit is good. You guys might have seen me get this. I was surprised they priced this right here. They've been told to price their North Faces up around here, but I guess they just forgot and I got lucky. You keep an eye on Athleta, right? I do. I have a whole bunch. Do you sell Colts items? I do sell Colts items. I was going to say, I just had one down here. But this is a North Face. It's a men's. And it was only $10. And I was live actually during this, I think. And check this out. It's a 3-in-1. So for $10, it's a 3-in-1. And I've never seen a 3-in-1 with like the Apex jacket on the inside. This isn't the fuzzy jacket. This is like the Apex shell jacket. So I've never seen one of these with the Apex jacket and the outer snow, like the outer skiing jacket. So that's big. You could sell these separately and make really good money, but together, like this will probably be a $60 to $75 jacket come winter. And again, I save my winter clothes for the winter. So $10 into 70. Again, it just adds up. It is a steal. I would list it more at 100. Yeah. So I'll just have to look at comps that time of year. That sort of thing, I'll just look at comps at the time, right? And people wonder why I do seasonal. It's because I do this full time and I'm out thrifting every day. So I probably source 30 items a day and I list about 15 or so a day. And I only list spring and summer right now. And I hoard all my winter and fall stuff for the winter and fall. So right now I have tons of boxes of spring and summer. Well, I can't find a whole lot in the thrift store, but I'm finding the jackets because no one's buying those right now here because everything's getting warmer. People are donating them. I'm able to find them. This is a brand, when people always ask me, what's your favorite brand of jeans to sell? Of course, I love the really expensive ones, right? But the brand of jeans that sells best for me over and over, ever since 2015 when I started, is this brand right here. I know it sounds crazy, but this is probably my favorite brand to sell, to be honest. And I'm just thinking about that now because this brand, I can price this brand at $28 to $32 and it sells within a week or two. Every single time. I can't keep these in my store. Of course, I'd love to find silver tab. Of course, I'd love to find, like nudie jeans and stuff like that. But for jeans that you can find often, like BKE, that sell quickly, these are probably my favorite, like everyday bread and butter branded jeans, I would say. How much did I pick those up for? The jeans are $7.99 where I live. When will you start selling fall and winter? So September 1st is when I start rolling out all my fall and winter. I don't care if I just thrifted something that's awesome. And it's weird because in the Midwest where I live, it's still warm in September. So it's kind of weird throwing out jackets and flannels. But the thing is, by the end of September, it's chilly. So by the end of September, I have all this stuff out. Plus I still have all my summer stuff out. So September 1st, I start listing all my fall and winter, list it all the way through. March 1st, I start doing spring and summer. And again, the reason I do that is because you have to pay attention to the stores around us, right? Like if you go to American Eagle, when do they push out their spring and summer? Like the end of February for spring break, right? So just pay attention to the actual stores. I want to be able to answer everyone. Is everything behind you from a thrift store? No, I used to sell antiques. No, I only do Rock Revival. Of course, Rock Revival, but I don't find that very often. I find BKE. Here's another pair. I find BKE often. So, I find BKE often, so it's my favorite, most found often brand to sell. I used to sell antiques, for those of you who don't know. So, I collect antiques. I have a whole bunch of stuff, kind of like investments. But this is a really good brand to look out for. A lot of people pass up on this. This wasn't even on, this was on the racks, that have been sitting for a day or two. This is Alaskan Hardware, and it's a line by Duluth Trading, and it's actually like a harder grade line. This stuff's nicer than regular Duluth, so it sells better. So this was only $5. It's a full zip, like fleece almost, or actually it's a pullover, quarter zip. And so this will probably sell for $25 plus shipping. Goodwill price on Rock Revival 20, exactly. It looks like you're dipping into some of your own stuff, right? Detailed description important. Do you find writing a detailed description important? So this is a good question. I want to be able to answer your questions while I show you guys my stuff. So my wife's putting the kids to bed, so she can't do that. So I do everything from my phone. If you don't know, I take my pictures from my phone, I list from my phone. My description or in my notes on my iPhone, I literally copy and paste my description. I don't put anything in the description unless it has a flaw or something specifically I need to point out. Nothing. 98% of my descriptions are the exact same paragraph. Why is that? Because I take detailed photos of the measurements, I take detailed photos of everything, and I don't have any problems with that. I have no problems with that. When people are looking at clothes, they usually don't look at your description. My description is basically just like my return policy, all the stuff like my stuff doesn't smell like clothes, it's animal free, I just put it all in my notes and copy and paste. So that's why it's so quick. Do you sell college sports? Yeah, I do college sports stuff. They sell well, like Champion. Chico's does not sell well for me. So I've always done men's clothing for the most part. Let me keep going. I have so much, guys. I've always done men's clothing for the most part, but now that I'm full-time, I've really ventured off into women's. I'm trying to branch out as much as I can because when they bring a new cart out, I want to be able to find everything on that cart that's worth something. I don't want to skip over women's stuff anymore that's worth something, which I did today, and people called me out during the live thrift. I went back and got it. But this is one of my favorite under the radar brand blazers to get. So this was $8. This is a linen blazer, and it's actually J. Crew's Ludlow line. So J. Crew Ludlow is a super underrated, looked over blazer brand. This blazer right here, I can list it today, and I bet will sell for $60 in a week or two, plus buyer pay shipping. Ludlow J. Crew, be on the lookout for it. It sells better than even Brooks Brothers, I feel, unless Brooks Brothers has something special about it. I don't catch Love Today. What did you skip over? I'll tell you later. It's in my bags. What's your typical day like shipping listing? So I'll tell you. So my typical day, Manda, are you still in my chat? My sister's in there. Manda, what's up? Got these for you. So I found these Asics that were unworn, perfect condition, her size, for $10. And so I just FaceTimed her and said, hey. So of course I thrift for my family and I thrift for myself too. But anyways, I got her these shoes. So shout out Amanda. Big sis. So my day looks like this. Every day, Monday through Friday, wake up, get the kids ready, feed them breakfast. I take about 10 photos of clothes while they're eating breakfast. And then I take them to school. I go to the post office and drop off all my stuff from the night before that I packed up. And I'll go sit in a parking lot near Goodwill and list from my phone. So those 10 items or more, I'll list from my phone while I listen to a podcast or whatever. And then when Goodwill opens up, I just hit it from like 9 to 1 or to 2. And then I come home and take some more pictures or whatever background work I need to do. So that's how my day works. Brother of the year. I know, $10 for some Asics. She got a good deal. She's gonna have to babysit my kids. Actually, she has the kids the same age. So this is a good brand, Wallace and Barnes. It's a decent brand. People pass over it quite a bit, but they also do a collab with J. Crew. So keep your eyes open for this brand right here, Wallace and Barnes. They make mostly like winter fall stuff. So this is a flannel. Again, it's $5. I think I'll be able to sell it for around 30 plus shipping. And I'll hold on to this until the fall. How do you get price off the bottom of shoes? You can use a magic eraser, but again, I usually don't. People don't care. It's on the bottom of a shoe. So unless it's like a super expensive, nice shoe, people don't care. They'll see the bottom and see that they're not worn. They don't care about this. So, but if I wanted to, I could use a magic eraser and it takes that right off. So that's what I use if I need to. You know, UPS will pick up from your home, save you on time. I know they do, but my daughter's daycare is right next to the Postal Service office. So my daughter's daycare, thank you for the roses. I think those are roses. Yeah, thank you. My daughter's daycare is right next to the Postal Service office, and I have a P.O. box. So I don't ship from my house, I ship from my P.O. box. So if I have anything from my P.O. box, I can check that. It just works out for me. This is a Peter Millar. And that's how I knew it was a Peter Millar. The tag's gone. It's a summer comfort. But it screams Peter Millar right there. And I kind of took a shot on it for $5. I thought, you know what? It doesn't say the size, but it was with a whole bunch of larges. So I'll be able to sell it. This logo is really big, and people want everyone to see that they're wearing Peter Millar. So, and it's got a good pattern to it. So this will still sell. For $5, it's good. What would you say brand or design items sell more? Brand name or design? It just depends. Styles are always changing. Styles are only changing. If you want to see what I sell, you can go to my store at eBay. Search up Finds. I love the one. What's on the sleeve? It was a country club near us. Have you heard of Scotch and Soda? I have. It used to do well, but it doesn't do well for anymore. I even see it new with tags. I don't pick it up. If you look at my store, in the last 90 days, I sold one jacket, and it had like a price of $100 and something on it. New with tags. I think I only sold it for like 30 or something. But this is a really good brand to look for, American Giant. Most people pass it up because it doesn't look like anything special. But this is just a V-neck t-shirt, and this will sell for $25 easily. And it was $5. So American Giant, most of the time you find them in hoodies. They make men's, women's. This is a men's. So $25 plus buyer pay shipping. Do I see Tyler Jackson? No, Brock, I don't. Do you think bidding versus fixed price is better? People ask me all the time because they see my TikTok and I have a whole bunch of auctions. I only do auctions on probably 1% of 1% of my items. So less than 1% of all my items. The reason being is because I'm used to antiques. If I find something super unique and there are not a lot that I can find, I'll list at an auction. Like a Coogi sweater, I am fine list. I bought it for $5. I will list that thing for 99 cents and people will go at it and it sells for over 100. I could have gotten 200 out of it, but I'd rather let that 150 work for me right now and go get me a whole bunch more stuff than wait till August to sell it for 200 in the right buyer. That's just how I operate. So this is a story. I don't know if you're live with me. So we found this Supreme, right? And I usually never pick up bags or anything. And Supreme is so faked. But after, it was $5. So we were looking at it. I don't know, thumbs up if you're in that live. Vineyard Vines for $7. It depends what it is. Do you do golf polos, Primula, FootJoy, sell well with country club logos? So the question was, do Polos, Peter Millar polos sell better with country club logos. If it has like a local club, it hurts the value a little bit. If it has a PGA club, it's going to help the value. It's going to enhance the value. Like a Peter Millar with a Masters logo, you'll get double the money minimum. So here's that Supreme, right? It looked fake, everything. I've been doing this a while, so you have to pay attention to details. I looked at the zipper, and if you guys know your stuff, man, I wish I could get you better light. It has YKK. See that YKK? That's a good zipper brand. Like, they source that out. It's a zipper company, and they source it out. So I looked inside, and I saw the tag. And it's the exact same tag I saw one they had online. That was legit, wherever it is. But anyways, had the exact same tag I saw online. Then, this is what set it off for me. They wouldn't put this on a fake one. This Cordura. That's like they put that on Cordura is a separate brand. You think it was like Vibram on shoes. They put it on specialty like materials for like waterproofing. So this is authentic. I'm like 90% sure. Even if that, it was $5. So I'm gonna throw that aside. Don't buy fake stuff. I don't buy purses and stuff anymore because there's too many fakes. That's definitely real. It is real. It is real. I've done this long enough, I can tell what's real and fake. And again, I did antiques, so there were a lot of estate sales I'd go to that would have real Versace, real Louis Vuitton, and then I can spot a fake. The only fakes that are really, really good are Coach. So this is a brand to look for, James Pierce. If you guys know that or don't know that. So this was $5. This is just a waffle men's shirt, and this will probably sell for like $25, $30 in the fall. I'll just hold it on to the fall. And then just a basic Travis Matthew polo shirt. I picked these Travis Matthew shirts up. Eagle Mountain is the logo on the side. I picked these up. I sell these anywhere from, if it has a logo, like $18.99 plus buyer pay shipping to like $25 buyer pay shipping. These used to be $30 or more all day, but the market's come down on them. Your office looks so nice. Love the vibe. Thanks. So this is, I call it the turn of the century room. Give you guys a little tour, right? So I just have a whole bunch of antiques in here, and this is like my my little hangout. But I do all my inventory and everything downstairs. This is where I'll like separate all my clothing to fall into winter and show you guys stuff. Again, untuck it. This was $5. Paid $5 for it. These go. I sell these for 22 plus shipping. 20 plus shipping. This is a flannel again, so it'll sell better. Found fig scrub pants for 2XL navy. How much do you list them for? Look up sold comps. I have a video how to look up sold comps, but those are going to be good. Probably, I'm just guessing, maybe $25, $30 just for those. Just for those. Not even the full outfit. Found your first Untuck It today. Nice. I remember when I found my first Untuck It, it was when they just came out. And those things were selling for like 45 used. I was like jumping up and down. But here's another, just Travis Matthew. I think these all came from the same person. $5 again. Bread and butter. Since I have so many listed, these things take me 1 to 2 minutes to list. Take pictures, throw in the size and color from my old templates. So I told you I had a lot. I'll keep going. Nike Dry Fit, $5 into 25. I'm not going to show you guys all the boring stuff. What's up, Crown Point? The region. Do you pick up Columbia? I don't pick up Columbia. Nope. The only pick up Columbia stuff I pick up that's Columbia is if it's like the PFG new with tags, and I can get it for $5 or cheaper. I have 2 I just listed this week in my store. And I don't even sell them for a whole lot. Again, Under Armour, Polo, plain. I just pick these up. I put like a 3% promotion on them and sell them for like $18 to $20 plus buyer pay shipping. I don't make a whole bunch off those anymore because you can get them from like TJ Maxx for $23 new. This is a brand to look for. I don't know if you were live with me. Thumbs up if you were. Do I mostly do priority? It just depends on the week. So I found these bird dog pants. These were on a rack, just sticking out like that. And obviously that bird just was like screaming and tweeting to me. Like, what's up? Come get me. So $5. You can always look at the inside. They say like boom for your stick or whatever. And so these are bird dog pants. These things will probably sell around $40 plus buyer pay shipping. And this will ship first class. So again, everything I sell buyer pay shipping, and I put whatever in the listing. So this is what I ship my first class in. These poly mailers I found to be super good. I've used them for years now. You can see them if you go to my link tree. You can click on the link. They're on Amazon, but these are super good. Not all poly mailers are made the same. These I've never had an issue with. I've never had people say that it came ripped, it came wet, it came damaged. Never with these. So these are really good ones. And then I'll do a lot of times priority flat rate poly mail or bubble mailer. And so these are wherever you send them in the country, they're the same price, no matter what. If it's 2 miles away or if it's 2,000 miles away. So those are what I use. If you want more about that, I have a video on my YouTube. You can follow me on YouTube. Yeah, I do 4% promotion. Thanks for answering some of the questions, those of you that have been in here. I want to get to everything for you guys. So again, $5, Peter Millar, really good pattern, a star pattern, and it has St. Andrew's course. So this is an example of something that's going to up the value. A, it's got a good pattern. B, it's got a really good golf course on it. St. Andrew's. So this will probably sell for, my guess, around 40 to 50 bucks. If it didn't have that St. Andrew's or that color, it would probably sell for around 23 plus shipping. This is something I normally don't get, or unless it's new with tags, is Free People anymore. It just doesn't do as well for me. But this thing was $5 and it's like super plush, super fuzzy and furry, like super cozy. And I looked up the comps. I just looked up like cardigan that's super fuzzy. I haven't tried it on, even though it's women's, doesn't matter, right? Everything's unisex these days. It's just super cozy. So I forget what these sold for, but it's worth picking up for $5. I don't sell anything where I make a profit less than 10. I try to make it more than 20. Any sale, love that. Yeah, nice. Can you flip settings so logo isn't backwards? On my camera, is it backwards? I don't use Jason's spreadsheet. I don't use his spreadsheet. I've been doing this for a long time. I kind of have my own spreadsheet for my taxes and everything. How much for this? I paid $5. I forget what the comps were. If you're interested in anything I got, just DM me on my Instagram. So my Instagram's in my link tree, and I'll give you a better deal. Again, just the Under Armour, basic, right? $5. So you can see the pattern here. Nike, $5. These just pay the bills, right? Sell 5 of them, I get $10 profit on each one. There's $100. This one's a little bit nicer. I call this a blade collar. Blade collars are really good. They're really popular in Nike and in Adidas. And this is a USA. Adidas makes the USA. I don't know if they like sponsor them or whatever, but this has the big nice flag on it. It's a blade collar. It's only $5, so this will bring more money. My guess is around 28 to 30. And then again, more Under Armour match play pants. I spent $5 on these, $23.99, and they'll sell super quick. So those always sell super quick. Again, another Travis Matthew. This store just had, obviously someone donated a whole bunch of stuff. Adidas. I usually don't pick up Adidas, but I'll sell this and make $10 profit. It'll take me 2 minutes to list. And then I'll answer some more of your questions. Here you guys go. I'll give you another good brand. Marine Layer. Super good brand. Marine Layer. If you don't already know it, this is just a simple t-shirt. It's men's. But Marine Layer is super good. Just like that brand, like Fagerty. Do you ever offer free shipping? I don't do free shipping. I never have. I know a lot of resellers do free shipping or not. So like K-Way, he does free shipping for most of his items, but he factors that into the cost. So he'll price his items up a little bit more and then offer free shipping. So some people say, ooh, free shipping, I want to buy that. Well, my items are cheaper, so they'll look cheaper, and then they have to pay shipping. So really, it just all evens out. It's just kind of how you want to do it, what's easiest for you. I know what brands are good. I've been doing it for 8 years. Yeah. So right here, if you follow right now, I'm going to pause it. This guy right here, K-Way, follow him if you're new in here, or if you've been following me during the day, follow him. He does this full time, very knowledgeable, knows every brand. He's on every night and he knows his stuff. He does things a little bit different than me, but we both have the same mindset and we both quit our jobs and we do this full time now. So very knowledgeable. And Andy's a really good guy. Him and his wife do it together, and they're really good people, so give them a follow. These were cool. I've never actually found Ariat. So these are Ariat jeans. There's 3 pairs. I'll put them all down, but I found 3 pairs. They were $7.99 each. But what I never found were the FR, the fire resistant Ariat jeans. I found Carhartt, I found Wrangler, I found all those, but I've never found Ariat flame resistant jeans. So that was a pretty cool pickup, $7.99 each. These new are really expensive, so I'll have to look up comps, but again, I'm gonna save these for the fall because I have a ton of polos, as you see, and shorts and stuff to list. So let me see. I have a lot of Ralph Lauren vintage. Ralph Lauren vintage could be very good. Yeah, FR. I've never sold it, K-Way. I've never sold it. So I'm gonna pin your name again just so people will follow you. Follow that guy right there. Bongo jeans. Fila shirt. I don't pick up Fila anymore. Not really champion either. Show how much that homie plush was. Did you find out how much that homie plush was? No, I didn't, but I have it in here. I'll show you guys later. So some of you were live with me today. You guys had me going this morning, man. You had me going all over the store. But then the next store after that one I went to, I posted this on my Instagram. Check this out. Look at this floral, pure silk Johnny Was. So this is an awesome find. And look how much it cost me. $5. So pure silk Johnny Was with this floral. The size isn't great at an extra small, but look how big it is. So I think it's just, I mean, it runs really big and loose. So yeah, Johnny, I know, Kayla. I know. So right here, this is Kayla. This is K-Way's wife. And they run a business just like this. They know their stuff. Give them a follow. I want that. I know, that was awesome. I was stoked. With it, I need your guys' help. Help me right here. So I found this shirt, right? I know my Lululemon. Doesn't this look like Lululemon? Right? I mean, I guess you can't tell in this picture, but how about this one? Look at the back. Can you see that back like Lulu? See, if I hold it right, you see how it kind of has that, let's see. Man, you can't see it in the light too well. Let me see if I hold it back. All right, right there. You can see the Lululemon like going all the way down the back, right? And it has the Lululemon like inside. It's Lululemon. It's got the thumb holes and everything, but I cannot find the Lululemon hat anywhere on it. Inside of it, on the back, on the sleeves, anywhere. So for $5, it was right next to that Johnny Was. I'm like, it's gotta be Lulu. I'll get it for $5. I don't know for sure. It's visible. So it's size 2, the Johnny Was, you think? And then found this too. Again, Lulu. I know my men's Lulu especially. They have these dress shirts now that they make, but they have this front zip pocket. And I just know right away from the buttons. If you were live with me, you saw this one too at one point this week. I could just tell by the buttons. I saw, the tag was gone, and I saw this pocket, and it has a zip in it. So the Lulu's on this, and don't be fooled. It's very hidden camouflage, the symbol or the little hit on it. It's right here at the bottom hem. So most people will look for the big logo here on the back and pass it up. That's probably what people did, but you got to be smarter than that. Can you show the King's Bank underwear Under Armour again? That course is big money. The King's Bank's Under Armour, I'm not sure. Let's see. Fred Perry sells for crazy. Yeah. So K-Way sold Fred Perry literally yesterday. Fred Perry's a brand. I used to pick it up. They don't sell for me anymore as much. So I stopped picking it up unless it's something special. So the dude that I sell my vintage stuff to, he hooks me up too. So he found these chubbies. We were at the same store together. And he's like, hey bro, I got these chubbies. They're $2. Do you want them? Because he knows I sell newer stuff. So he handed me these, and I just hand him over some of the vintage bread and butter stuff. He has a booth. So these are just some chubbies for $2, but they have these snowboarders on them. So I'll probably save these for I'll probably actually save these for winter, or I might list them now. I don't know. Anyways, I also found this Orvis. Normally I don't pick up Orvis button-up shirts that are just cotton plain, but obviously this one had a unique graphic on it, and it was a double XL. And so I looked up Orvis. I actually found the same shirt for $25 sold. You have to look up sold comps. How many clothes are Goodwill? Lots, Brock, lots. Do you wash before selling? I do not wash any of these clothes before I sell them. Everything I pick up is scent-free, smell-free, and no hair on it. If it has hair on it or anything, I leave it unless it's like a $200 item or $100 item. I might take it to get dry cleaned. But I don't wash anything. I say that in the description. I've never had anyone ever complain. So, actually I did. I take that back. Take that back. What video, what music video do they do this in? Anyways, I take that back. Someone complained because it smelled like cologne. It smelled like cologne. Okay, so Under Armour shorts. You know I buy these $4, and I sell these for $23.99. Pants and shorts all the time. Probably my favorite everyday find are those Under Armour golf pants. My favorite everyday jean find are BKE jeans. So I'm not talking about my favorite brand to sell. My favorite that I can find often. Goodwill has good prices. Some of them. So here in Indy, the suburb Goodwills, they price their stuff up. In the cities, they're more reasonable. So it just depends where you go. Like this one was in the city. So here again, here's a men's North Face, like a shell jacket. They priced it at only $5. So obviously I'll get like 35 to 37 for this. It's a shell. It might even be an Apex, I'm not sure. And then this is a brand I normally don't pick up anymore unless it's this intercoastal. So Southern Tide does well if it's like this intercoastal or something special. It has to be a stretchy material usually for me. It used to sell well. It doesn't sell well anymore, so I don't usually pick it up. That was $5. They sell for around $25. This is Polo Ralph Lauren. I don't really recommend for people to pick these up. You're not going to make a whole lot of money. I do something special with these where I buy them for $5. I list them for $15. It takes me 2 minutes to list them, and I promote it at 3%, so I make about $9 on it, but I can list it in like 2 minutes. So $9 in 2 minutes, and if you sell like 10 a week, that adds up real quick. Stop by in Tommy Bahama. Now I see it everywhere. Tommy Bahama, lots of floral, screaming Tommy Bahama, big sizes, big linen, with a big embroidered print on the back. That's what you want to look for. This looks like a Tommy Bahama, but this is actually called the Nutter, and these are Chubby makes these. So these are Chubby's shirt line. I actually have this exact same shirt, but just has these guys on it. So these are the Chubby's line. These sell for over $20 plus buyer pays shipping. I pay $5. I pay $5 for just about everything. So my average cost of goods is around $5 or $6 if you include jackets, and my average selling price is around $40. So here's a Vineyard Vines. I still pick these up. They sell for me. I think I just sold one today. It's just a Tucker shirt. I buy these for $5 and sell them for around $20 plus shipping. Yeah, Ralph Lauren is probably one of my favorite brands. Their vintage stuff sells well. They make a ton of unique stuff that sells well. And even those regular plain Jane polos sell well. I'm going to flip through some of this non-exciting stuff, but this is something else you want to look for. Vintage Vine or Vineyard Vines. If you find it in the performance, that means it has like a nylon or a polyester. Yeah, so this is a blend. See how it's nylon polyester blend? These sell better. They're stretchy, they're breathable. So this will sell more than just regular cotton. And then I got this Johnny O. I like the colorway on it. Usually I don't pick up the cotton ones, but the colorway on this was good, and it was $5. So this did not get from a Goodwill. That came from Salvation Army. Should I go pick up Banana Republic? I would say no on Banana Republic. I don't pick up mall brands for the most part. Lacoste, I don't pick up Lacoste. Really, the only time I pick up Lacoste is when it's the Lacoste Sport and it's like a polyester polo, like a lot of the tennis players wear them. That, or like maybe a nice jacket or something. But where I live, a lot of the polos that are Lacoste are really worn around the collars and kind of dingy. Another thing, I'll buy Lacoste if they're super big, like size 11 or like 9, anything 9 or bigger, I'll pick it up. All Saints, Ted Baker. I don't do Ted Baker anymore, and All Saints have gone downhill too. I actually found an All Saints. Actually, it's a Rag and Bone today. Rag and Bone denim shirt. It wasn't thick denim, and I left it. Same thing. Actually, I'll pick these Levi's up all day. Levi's denim sell really well for me all the time. $5. This will sell for 20 or more. Levi's denim shirts sell really well. Polo Ralph Lauren denim shirts sell really well too. So this is just a no-brainer. This is a 4XLT polo shirt. So anytime you find Nike or Under Armour or anything that's a good brand that's really big, it will sell well. So this would normally be like an $18 shirt plus shipping. Since it's 4XLT and new with tags, it's going to be like $35 or so. What about Donald Ross? I don't pick up Donald Ross either. I picked it up, I tried to sell it, I've sold it before, and then I've had it sit. And when things sit for too long, I know that brand doesn't do well for me anymore. Every once in a while, I'll buy Donald Ross. If they're all donated together, I'll lot them up and sell them as a lot. What do you want? What about Wrangler shirts? Every once in a while, I'll pick up a denim Wrangler button or pearl snap, and every once in a while, I'll pick up a Wrangler with sometimes you'll find them with buffalo or flames or really Southwestern screaming print. I'll pick them up at the right price. Before I buy. Lucky Streak, any best practice for finding damage in them shorts and them store? No, you don't want to look for, if you're talking about streaks in underwear, no, don't buy underwear with streaks. I made a TikTok on that. Do you just do men's clothing? I'm starting to get into women's too. So here's a Peter Millar, all black, even though it has this logo right here. This is a Highlands logo. It's a golf course here. It's a private course. But it's a 2XL and it's black, so this will sell well. 2XL, the bigger the better for men's. Here's women's right here. So funny enough, the other day I posted on my Instagram. If you don't follow me on Instagram and YouTube. I post stuff throughout the day. But I did not buy St. John jeans because the comps weren't good. The St. John jeans, I found them. I thought I hit gold. I looked up the comps. I was super surprised they don't sell well. But I did buy these St. John pants. They have these gold buttons, and they're black and trousers. Black is just a great brand all the way around. So black is a great color. Great color all the way around. So, okay, wash whatever you buy. Duh. Yeah, I don't wash anything that I buy. I ship it, and I say that in my description. Anything that I buy online from somebody, I wash. Even new stuff that I buy, I'll wash. So I think everyone kind of knows that. Here's a pair of Lululemon that we found, just regular leggings, but I like to find leggings that are that newer material that are super stretchy. I don't like to find the ones that have like a cotton blend because you find a lot of pilling and you find a lot of worn out near the crotch and everything else. You know what I mean? So, guys have it too, but somewhere on here is the Lululemon logo. I think we found this one live thrifting too. So anyways, there's a Lululemon. And if you don't already know, you're going to find the size tag in the zipper. So here's your size tag. These are size 6. Do you pick up Citizens of Humanity 7 Mankind jeans? I love picking up the Women's Dojo 7 for Mankind. Those do really well. They're the ones that are almost bell-bottomed. They went out of style. Now they're right back in style. So really surprising, actually. How can I write to you? DM me in my Instagram. So go to my link tree on Surf's Up Finds. You can follow me on YouTube. You can follow me on Instagram, or you can message me. And I also put up bolos, things that I find throughout the day. Every single day I put stuff up so people have an idea of the type of stuff I buy. And I also have links to all the stuff that I buy to ship in. Like these right here. These are my poly mailers that I buy. I have links up there. So you can find basically everything. Plus I do videos on YouTube that helps beginners. So if you are wondering about shipping or anything else, you can get them. This is actually a brand that does pretty well. I think they're English Craig hoppers. And again, they're convertible. Got convertible pants sell really, really well. Boy Scout, REI, North Face, Under Armour, Arc'teryx, they all make them. They do really well. Hikers dig them. And they do really well. AG jeans I do sell. Boots with the fur. Boot with the fur. I do like AG jeans. For men's though, I don't pick up the Protege anymore, or I think the Hero. Hero and Protege, do not pick those up anymore. Do you pick up Joe's USA 6X pullover windbreaker for $7.99? I'd have to see it. Joe USA, I don't think so. What about convertible Eddie Bauer? Probably. You'd have to see how much it costs and what the sold comps go for. So any question that you guys have about like how much stuff goes for, I have a video how to look up sold comps because it just all depends on how much you buy it for, right? I found this. This is a good Bolo brand if you don't already know it. It's Outdoor Research. You'll see an OR, and you want to make sure it's Outdoor Research because there's another OR I think that's not Outdoor Research. But this is a really good brand to be on the lookout for. They sell it at REI. It's up there with like Patagonia and whatever. This was $6. What you call this is a packable rain jacket. So this is a super lightweight rain jacket, and you call it packable because it would fit in like a sandwich bag. See? So you call that packable, and people take that on hiking trips. These sell for really well. What kind of Travis Matthews do you get? I get shorts, pants, polos, anything Travis Matthews that's in good condition. How much did you spend today in all your shopping? I don't know exactly. At this local Goodwill, I spent $33. And at this local Goodwill, I spent $11. So I keep it all on my business credit card. It's my full-time job, guys. Thanks for the hat. What's up? It's my full-time job. So I buy anything I see that I can make money off of. So there's really no limit. Of course, when I started as my side hustle, I had a limit of what I could buy. I had to be pretty particular. But now I get anything that I can find. So this, if you were with me live, this was in the women's section, if you remember, is a Peter Millar. And I think I'm going to list this as unworn because it has that like crease in it that like you can tell it's never been worn, even in the cuffs. It just seems super new, never been worn. So Peter Millar, I'm going to list, it was $5. I'm going to list this in the winter and fall. So this will probably go for around $35 plus shipping. How much to ship the painting? I ain't shipping the painting. Painting's staying here. Do you sell eBay the most? I only sell on eBay. The only stuff I'll sell locally, like I picked this up last week. I haven't even listed it, but this is a camper backpack. I'm not going to ship this thing, right? This is going to take a really strange box. So my hard goods that I find, I usually ship locally unless it's something small and worth a lot of money. I'll ship. So, I mean, I will have local pickup on Facebook Marketplace. So those Craig hoppers. This all came from this itty bitty, if you guys were with me this week, so that Outdoor Research came, we saw that. We found this brand right here. Kayla, if you're in here, you told me to pick up this brand. If it doesn't do well, you owe me money. So Outdoor Voices, like I said, I'm learning women's clothing. Outdoor Voices, they're like yoga pants. So they're like yoga pants. So these were $5. Hopefully I could get money out of those. Do I do shoes? Yeah. So I don't know why I'm picking up 8 things at a time. So I do some shoes. I used to do more, but they take a lot of time to clean, storage. They have to be they're like suits, right? They have to be the right size, the right style, the right everything for someone to want them. So they take a little bit more time than normal. Outdoor Voices is good. It's a size, it is a size medium. Yeah, and these are like brand new. And actually, I'd almost say they're like a crop. I would say these are almost like a crop or like mid-ankle. So yeah, I'd probably definitely say that instead of a jogger or like full leggings. But here are a pair of Brooks shoes. I like picking up running shoes if they're a newer edition and the tread's really good. So these are a little bit dirty, but if you can see, the tread is still good. The nubs, this light behind me, let me see if I move it, it'll help out a little bit. So there you go. So you can see the tread, they're only $6. The tread's pretty good. So I'm gonna pick these up for $6, and they take a little bit of cleaning, and these will probably sell, they're red, white, and blue American flag. So these will probably sell for like $40. So that's worth it to me. I'm curious about your Napoleon painting. How much did you get it for? Actually, I'll tell you, that painting was my dad's, and my dad is still alive, but he has dementia, and which doesn't mean much, but he gave me that painting when they moved, and so yeah, I have that painting. He gave that to me. All this other stuff is mine. I bought all this stuff, but he gave me that, so it's pretty cool. And there's actually, I'll show you. Since we're playing show and tell, he gave me this too. Has Napoleon's actual written letter and autograph. So isn't that pretty cool? So for those of you who don't know, my dad was a teacher. I was a teacher. My mom's a teacher. My wife's a teacher. My dad did estate sales on the side. And so that got me into antiques. I've had a store since I was a freshman in high school on eBay, and I've been selling since then. So that's why I got started with the antiques and collectibles, and it was great money. But now I do clothing at nickels and dimes, but I still have that hustle mindset, and I know what to look for. So I developed a pattern of looking for quality, and it just transferred right over into clothing. So this is just a Jason Aldean, but it's an Indianapolis 500. He had a special concert out there. And so this will sell locally for good money. So I'll put this in my local vintage guys pile. I'm a teacher too, love reselling. Yep. Shout out to teachers. It's a tough job, really tough. Dementia is a tough disease. Sorry to hear that. Yeah, my grandma had it. So, and he's kind of leveled off for a while, so it's good. It's all right. But it's just one of those things you have to live with. This is a Bubba Watson Oakley shirt, which I never found Bubba. If you don't know Bubba Watson, he's a professional golfer, and his Oakley sponsors him. And I've never actually found a Bubba Oakley shirt. I didn't even look up comps. I sell Oakley polos for around $18 or $20. And since it had the Bubba, it's unique, it's special, it'll probably sell for a little bit more. So, do you ship nationwide? I ship nationwide, yep. Oh, your mom passed from dementia. Yeah, I know, it eventually gets to that point. Like I said, his mom had it. But he's turned 78 Monday, I think. So, he turned 78 on Monday. So, it's all good, it's all good. But these are Lululemon pants too. So Lululemon, again, I pay $5. They just don't seem to find like when they don't scream Lululemon, like they have that camouflage badge right there on, the little hit right there, they don't seem to see them, and they don't price them up or send them to Shop Goodwill. So, and then I got this. What do you guys think of this? If you're with me, you know this call my name. You already know. What brand is this? Do you ship to Mexico? I don't ship to Mexico, Juan. I don't. Yep, it's Lily. So delete and resell my items. So I want to know if I delete. So you delete items off of eBay and then relist them. I'll get back to you. Ask me that question later on at another live. I'm trying something new with that. But anyways, yes, this is Lily Pulitzer. It was only $2 and it's in good condition. And if you don't know Lily Pulitzer, it screams at you. Like, think about this in the thrift store. It screams bright. So you can literally just look down the aisle and see this thing sitting out, and you'll know it's Lily Pulitzer. So $2 for that bathing suit. Looks good on you, mate. Steel, thank you. I thought it looked good. Jeez, thanks. So same store. Again, super unique. Never found this Lululemon. It's a Lululemon, super lightweight. Breathe, like, I think they call it a breath. See how it has these little perforated holes in the back? It's a full zip. I don't know what someone would use this for. Maybe like a runner, if it's super hot and they just want to cover up, like cover their body. So bought this, super lightweight. Again, I'd call it packable. I mean, look, it can get super small. Like a runner could put this in their pocket or whatever. So found out Lululemon. It was $5. I want that suit. I live in Florida. Hey, DM me. It's a size, wow. I don't know what size it is. I'll have to look. So, if you guys saw my latest video, I picked this up yesterday. This is awesome find. I love finding anything that's wool and buffalo plaid like this. Give me some likes on this one, because this was, oh my God. This thing, it stuck out to me and it's screaming. I love buying winter this time of year. Everyone passes it up. You buy it now. You can list it now if you want to, if that's all you have to list, of course. But I hold this off until the winter. 3XL, so it's double. So number one, it's wool rich. Number two, it's thick and it has that buffalo plaid, which is huge. And number three, it is huge. So this has a lot going for it. So a lot going for it. I looked up the comps on these. They sell for over $100, and I paid 10, I think. Yeah, $10 for it. $10 for it. So that's good. Though I had it against them, so. Yeah, it's a nice coat. It's super nice. I love finding stuff like that. I love finding off-season stuff. Again, 2 men's polos. Again, bread and butter. I make $10 a piece off both these. I just want to get them out the door. I'd rather make $10 quick off both these than sit on them for a long time and make $15 off both of them. I like to make my money work for me. Same store. I found this North Face. It's like an Apex again. It's that like shell, that like wind protectant shell. It was $6. So you can see it's got that shell material. Super nice men's. Just regular old North Face. It has the hit on the back too. So, no matter what size. I would wear it no matter what the size. Yeah. I told you guys I had a lot of stuff. A lot of you guys, if you were in my live, you guys bullied me into getting this. So I have a whole bunch of suits I need to list. And I love suits. The profit margin's so big on suits and blazers, but am getting to the point where it has to be the right type that will sell quick. So here's this nice tweed, like almost tweed, but it's like a mini herringbone Glen plaid check, blah, 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 blah. And it's a canali. And it was only $7.99. I know. Everyone's going to be like, oh, that's a steal. I know. But I don't know. It's just plain Jane. I don't know. Canalis don't do as well for me as they used to. So, I don't know. Got that one. You can tell how I feel about that the way I'm talking. So, let's see. What else? Oh, these were good. So, I picked up these jeans. If you guys know, I posted these on my Instagram. These are mother jeans. So, the mother of all jeans, mother. And these were $8. So I haven't comped them out yet, but mother jeans do well. So yeah, they're nice. What's vintage? Yeah, this. So when I look at suits and blazers, guys, there's a couple things I look for if it's vintage. So I look at the tag, I look at the button styles, and I look on the vents on the back. So this has 2 buttons. Most of the vintage blazers have 3, not all, but most of them have 3, right? So that told me it might be a little bit newer. And then this had the dual vent on the back. That means it's a little bit newer too. The older ones have no vent, they're ventless. So if you have the dual vent on the back, the 2 vents, that kind of means it's probably newer too. So 2 buttons, and it had the dual vent. And I looked at the tag, and it has a newer tag. That's a newer print tag. So it's not a vintage canali. It's probably within like the past 15 years made. Actually, I can find the actual date on it, but those are some things to look for, guys. My eBay ID is the same as Thrift Find, right up there. It's in my link tree in my bio. Look at my link tree in my bio. You can click it. You can find me on Instagram, YouTube, all that. And if you're just coming to this video, I'll have all this stuff posted on my YouTube. This video will be on my YouTube. So again, basic Lululemon pants. These were sitting on the rack, just sitting there. And I think it's because people look for the hits on the legs or whatever. But you got to be careful. They're camouflaged. And I know this because I've bought so much of Lulu that like these are sitting on the rack. They look like Lulu. There are a lot of brands that are trying to look like Lulu now. Like I even saw like Maker's Mark wears, or not Maker's Mark, but Members Mark, whatever Sam's Club is. But these were $5. Lulu pants. These things sell super quick for me, like $40 or more. And they didn't have any flaws, so $5 and a 40, super easy. I get shopping at these items. Prince William print on the sports coat. Thanks, Prince William print. So Prince William print on that. Again, during my live, we all together, which is fun. I go live in the mornings, Monday through Friday. Random times between 9 and noon. I just hit different thrift stores. But we found these together. It's a brand I never heard of. It is called Club Ride. So we looked them up. People online looked up the comps for me because I was on my live. And the comps were really good. These are like cycling, like mountain biking shorts. And I could tell they were quality because they had this nice zipper, like hit thing on the back, and it had a belt on it. So that told me it was quality. So, come on. All right. So what is your average sales daily? You can see my store today wasn't great. I think I only had 6 or 7 sales, but I sold a pair of shoes for like $90. So it just depends. So my average cost of goods, give you an idea. So my average cost of goods is about $5 to $6. My average selling price on my goods year round is $43. And I have the buyer pays shipping. So that gives you an idea of how many things they sell and how the bills work. But that was last year when I was also teaching. This year it will be more. So here's a Peter Millar I found. It actually has a tag I've never seen. So I think this must be a newer version. Let me know if you guys have seen this one before. So it's Peter Millar featherweight with like an SPF. I've never seen this tag. It feels just like a Southern Comfort. So this might be the new tag to look for instead of Summer Comfort. They might have changed the tag up. So it's like a brand new looking Peter Millar. Super nice. Again, $5 for that. And then we also found these Prana short pants at that same Goodwill. Prana is one of my favorite brands too. They sell them at REI. Great hiking brand. Men's, women's. They all do really well. These were only $3.99. These should have been $4.99. So I stole these for $1. They gave me $1 on these. So these sell for over $20 plus buyer pays shipping, and these will ship first class, so they'll get them for under $30. Where do you find all this? I go to thrift stores all day long. Goodwills, Salvation Army, all that stuff. Lululemon Members Market sell. Lululemon and Members Markets are different. Viore. Do you find it much? No, Viore is a great brand. So I'm going to tag you just so everyone can see that if you're new. That brand right there, Viore, that, Lululemon, and Rhone are my 3 favorite brands for activewear to sell. So those are my 3 favorite brands. Viore probably being number 1 on that list. So again, I found this, what is it, Prince Charles or whatever? But it's a really big, thick one. And it's actually, the reason I bought this one is because, again, 2 buttons. I think it's pure cashmere. Oh, no. It's Oxford cloths and it's cashmere. So this is a good brand to look for, guys. Oxford with 2 X's. 2 X's. Oxford cloth. And yeah, I looked on the inside tag and it is cashmere. So this is a nice cashmere jacket, blazer, whatever you want to call it. It was $8. People are going to pass this over. It's got a nice look to it. Again, it's got 1 vent. So it's a little bit more vintage than that Canali that we looked at earlier. So $8 for this. This will probably sell for closer to $100 for sure, especially since it's all it's all cashmere. What Levi jeans do you pick up? Levi jeans. My favorite Levi jeans right now are Silver Tab, vintage Silver Tab. Those are my favorite right now. Those sell super quick. 501 if they're vintage, made in the USA. 560 in the we're doing pretty well for me. They kind of gone down a little bit. I have quite a few in my store actually, so that's how I know they've gone down. But look at this. What do you guys think of this one? Do you guys know what this is? Tell me in the chat if you know what this is. So this is a jersey. Who is this? Yeah, Rock Revival are good if I can find them for the right price. So usually around here they price them at $20. Yep, OJ. I know, right? I was like hesitant to pick this up. It's a Mitchell & Ness, but I picked it up anyways for $5. I mean, obviously I don't condone him or anything like that, but I picked it up. I might give this to like my vintage guy. He might want it, so I'm gonna put it over in that pile. But for $5, I picked it up. I picked it up. Sorry. Reclaim. I've heard of that brand. I'm not really good with it. So here's a Polo Ralph Lauren. Again, Polo Ralph Lauren is one of my favorite brands because they make so many different things. So this is a super nice button front shirt and it's a linen cotton blend. So it feels like pure linen. So it's just a super nice shirt. It's $5. This will sell in the 20s for me, no problem. Plus buyer pays shipping. I want to find some good brands that you guys don't know. I put this in my description or in my Instagram this week, actually, a picture of this one. This is one of the few mall brand types of Gap items I'll pick up. This is from the Gap, but this is a pearl snap, and you call that a sawtooth when it has the 2 pearl snaps in the front like that. That's a sawtooth. So pearl snap denim, I really like pearl snap denim. It always does well for me. How does Fred Perry do? It can do well. It can do well. Where do you find sizes in blazers? I bought 2. I can't find them. Sometimes you can't in the vintage ones. Like this one. This is custom made, so it's not going to have it. But let me show you in the Canali. So what you're going to do in a blazer. Blazer, you'll look at the tag, and you'll look for like a 52. If it's made overseas, if it's made like Italy or Paris or somewhere, it's going to have like a 50s number. You just take 10 off that, and that's the size. So this is actually a 42 US. So that's how you'll find the size on that Canali. If it's like a 54 Canali, it's a 44. So you would list this as a 42 regular. So it's a 52R, this is a 42 regular. Just kind of have to trial and error with that one. Do you sell more men's clothing? Yep, I sell mostly all men's clothing. So if you're new here, I sell almost all men's clothing. It's my full-time job. I go out, thrift, buy, and resell. I was a teacher. I did it as a side hustle, and I turned it into my full-time job. So I love it. I love it. I get all the freedom in the world. I love every morning. I get to take my kids to school. I get to go treasure hunting. It's just really fun. I love to do it. So yeah, I love teaching too, but I like this. So this is actually an extra small, and actually right before this, someone put one of my TikTok videos, finally, or actually maybe in YouTube, but extra small actually does really well for me in men's. Extra small and small do well. Next time you go to the thrift store, go to the men's section. I want you to look at the sizes. The small and extra small section is probably this big. The large, medium, and extra large are a mile long. And then the 3XL is this big. So those sections that have a little bit of clothing in them, if you can find good brands in those sections, they do well. So really small stuff actually does well for me. And then again, another Lululemon. So Lululemon, I found the 3 hits right here. If you don't know, look on the neck. There's these 3 little lines right here. If you can see, this was $5. And then on the back, it had, again, like the camoed in. So they probably didn't see it, the Lululemon. That's actually the 3rd generation Lululemon tag for men. Now they're all dots because they're all unisex. Can I ask you what your payout is? You can look at my store and kind of get an idea. I don't really like talking about money, but I make more than I did teaching. So I make more than I did teaching for sure. Different way. Yeah, I appreciate that. So someone said I teach in a different way, and I've heard that a lot recently. So just a little backstory is I've been doing this forever. I never had TikTok until 2023 because I don't watch a lot of stuff. I just listen to podcasts or watch YouTube stuff. And my wife's like, you need to get on TikTok and share all your knowledge, because that's how you learn. I'm like, all right, I'll get on TikTok. She called me a dinosaur, so I got on TikTok. And so I'm doing this, and now everyone's like, you're teaching me, you're still a teacher. So I appreciate it. I'm still a teacher. I'd be great, at least to turn into a side hustle. It's a great side hustle. It's a great side hustle for anything. K-Wave, he's still in here. I want to tag him. K-Wave, he is another really good person to follow. K-Wave Shop. He was a full-time postal worker, and he started doing this as a side hustle. It takes a lot of hard work, a lot of hustle, a lot of drive. And after 3 or 4 years, he made it into his full-time job, and him and his wife do really well. So here's a Madewell wool. Again, I don't like to buy Madewell really well, but this is a wool sweater. It was new with tags, and it was only $6. So I thought, I won't lose on this. I'm not going to lose on this. And since it has a tag, it's going to be super easy to look up the comps. So I got this. I'll save this until the fall and winter to sell. And I also got this Harley Davidson women's like cropped lightweight denim shirt. And this was $3.99. Yeah, $3.99 for this Harley denim or Harley Davidson crop denim. It's got this nice big hit on the back. So I think that's a steal for $4. Harley Davidson's a super good brand. Can't see you. Can you see me? You can't see me? I can see me. Here's another Oakley polo, which you know I like. I like my Oakleys. Again, these are just bread and butter. Sell them for $18, $20, make $10 on those. That'd be $9.99 at my Goodwill. I know. So automatically 40. Yeah, so what happens is most of our Harley stuff goes to shopgoodwill.com. But if you go to some Goodwills where they have a lot of turnover, turnover is in employees in the back, pricing stuff, you'll find a lot of stuff that normally shouldn't be out. This should have been on Shop Goodwill, but it didn't. I stole it for $4 and I'm not mad about it. So posted Oh, this one was so sad, guys. So sad. So I walked into the store and I saw this from a mile away. And I was like, yes, I am. I pray to the Coochie gods every time I go into the store. And check this out. Isn't that awesome? Look at that cable knit and everything, right? Coochie, Kookie. It's Kookie. Actually, it's funny. It's Fuki. It's Fuki. It's Forever 21 Coochie. And so I'm like, dang, it's Forever 21 Coochie. It's not worth anything. I looked it up. These actually still sell well. So I would have never picked up Forever 21 anything, but these actually sell well. So it's like a crop Coochie sweater, and it has you guys know I've had tons of Coochies. It feels just like Coochie. It feels like a nice Coochie. So yeah, just bought 2 pair of Coochie jeans. Also good, but just FYI, people have sent me some DMs and asked me about Coochie. Like the regular polos and the jeans, they don't do very well for me. I only get Coochie that is like vintage. And they're like the cable knit sweaters or the Tundra's cable knits. Again, this is a vintage hat. I know vintage is super hot right now. This is a racing hat, RCA. So we have a lot of racing stuff around here in Indianapolis 500. So I'm gonna throw this down with the vintage stuff. But a lot of people ask me about vintage t-shirts. The thing about vintage t-shirts is everyone and their kids and their kids and their grandkids and their cousins and uncles, they all look for vintage t-shirts. So if I go into a Goodwill, there are 8 people looking at t-shirts like this. So it's just really hard for me to find any vintage. I don't even look anymore. The only time I look is when they roll out a new cart, I'll look for them. And that's mostly where I find my vintage stuff. So, nice hat grab. Yeah, it's cool. And actually the comps aren't even that great, but it's only $2. So it's only $2. And again, I'm not going to sell this online. I'm going to give it to my reseller friend. So you can tell I get a lot of stuff for this guy, and he'll pay me. I have 2 people actually, and they pay me different money. So this is Huck. Super good brand. Bolo brand to look for. You guys probably already know it. It's like a fishing. Obviously, it says fishing on the back. But this is one of the popular, it's kind of like a camo, but it's scaly. See the scales on it? So super good brand. Very popular right now, $5. This is like the new Columbia PFG. This is like the new PFG. Like this is what all the people that used to wear PFG, they wear Huck now. So Huck's a good brand to look for. Oh yeah, King, how you feeling? I agree. How much for the RCA hat? You tell me. You tell me. That Harley should have sold about 10 minutes. I probably listed. I couldn't find it. That's okay. Sometimes you'll list stuff and they'll sell really quick and you think, shoot, I should have sold it for more. But you got a sale, you got that money, learn from it, go find another store. A lot of times it's really hard to find exact comps on Harley stuff because they make so many different, even the specific stores in each city make their own line. Harley obviously gives them the rights and they have the tag, but so here's what I found today, and everyone was clowning with me. We were clowning this morning. It's called a Homies. It's called a Homies, dude. And I just saw it on the cart. I was making fun of it. And then I think Felix or someone in the chat was like, dude, that thing sells for good money online. Go back and get it. So I went back and got it. I haven't even looked up comps yet. So if y'all were joking with me, I don't even care because it is kind of cool. So, and it was only $1.99. So, Bolo, be on the lookout. Yeah, be on the lookout for us, Bolo. Yep. Homies is good. Mikel, that's what I hear. And this dude is like really cool looking. I like him a lot. He either has like those leather Nikes on. They're sweet. I don't know. I like them. So do I put them over here? Put them over here. I say we put them right here. So homie can stay with us. Can you see homie? All right. Homie. All right. So we also have, I found these today. Same thrift store. These Spanx leggings, I love finding Spanx. They do really well for me. These have like a camo print. They do well. So I told you, every Thursday I'm coming with a ton of stuff at you. So if you're in here new, you can watch this on YouTube. I'll post it. But this is really good content. If I was just starting out, this is super good content because I'm showing you the brands and showing you how much they sell for. There weren't people like this in 2015 that were doing it this often. So this is Untuck It. And this is a polyester Untuck It. So this is like a golf shirt. It's $5. I don't pick up Untuck It polos unless it's this polyester one. So for $5, I'll pick this polyester one up and sell it in the 20s plus buyer pay shipping. Joker goes for about $100. We'll see. I haven't looked them up. I hope. That'd be cool. Does the neighborhood of the store matter? Guys, if you know me, if you know me and you go live thrifting with me, tell everyone where I thrift. I don't thrift in the suburbs, that's for sure. I do not thrift in the suburbs. I like thrifting in the city. Actually, I taught in the city, inner city. Doesn't bother me. A lot of people don't go down there because they don't know the area. I love it. I talk to everybody. So everyone there I'm friends with, it's all good. So up here in the suburbs, it's super over thrifted. We have squatters who sit all day, wait for carts to come out, and they up their prices a lot. Carmel, do I thrift in Carmel? I do sometimes, but that's what I'm saying. They up their prices and they overprice their stuff. So I guess this is a good line. So this is the special piece I'm going to show you. It really pissed me off, and I'm going to say pissed me off in like the most pissed off way. But so this brand right here, Halliar, supposedly it sells well because everyone in the live today was like, you need to go back and pick this up. The story is we went through a cart. It wasn't good stuff. They said, go back to that cart, pick this up. And so I picked it up, right? Do you guys know this brand? Do you guys know this brand right here? I don't, but I'm new to it. So just got that brand, so I picked it up. Then they're like, oh my gosh, is there a Skims back there? I'm like, I didn't see a Skims. Skims, I've never heard of Skims. Like, go back, go back, go back. And the dude I know that puts up the stuff was like, I already put all those shirts away. So there are like 3 rows of women's clothing. And thank goodness I know to look for blue tags. So we were like, all right. And everyone's like, oh, Skims are so good. You're missing out. You're missing out. Do you guys remember that? That live was hilarious. Yeah, it was to you, I'm sure, because you guys were running me around. I swear I lost like 10 pounds running around that store. But it was a dress. They are popular on TikTok. Someone said that about that brand. So this is the shirt that everyone made me run around for. They said it's good. It's a 4XL. It's a 4XL. And this is the brand. That's why I didn't know. Can you see it? Because I can barely see it. But everyone else saw it. When I showed it on camera, they knew exactly what it was. I don't even know. But now I know to look for this blacked out tag they can barely see. Skims, right? Skims. So Skims is now a bolo on my list. Why is it a bolo? Tell everyone in the chat. Kim Kardashian or something, but this is a 4XL. So Kim's line, yeah, Kim's line. Skims, that's Kim Kardashian's brand. I know that now. And I should know that because I watch the Kardashians with my wife. I do. Guys, they're a billionaire corporation. You got to learn from them, right? But anyways, I should have known. But I didn't. So, also, I rarely do this, but I bought a bra. Okay? I bought a bra. The reason I bought the bra is because they're only $2, and it's a Victoria's Secret Sport, new with tags. So, normally don't go after bras. I have in the past. But when they're new with tags in the Victoria's Secret, I know they cost money. For $2, that's a steal. And that will go super cheap to somebody. So be on the lookout for good America women's denim jeans. All right, thanks for that. Do all Skims have black tags like that? I don't know. Ask the chat because that's the first time I've seen it. And I was so mad about it. So Free Fly, that's a good brand to look for. This is a Henley, just a men's Henley t-shirt. They make a lot of shorts and pants. They do really well. You can find them in shorts and pants. I just found this Henley shirt. I think it sells for around 22 plus shipping. Somewhere around in that area. I looked it up. Put it on. You want to put the bra on? And the Spanx? Come on now. I don't think so. I might though. I might. Those of you who know me, I talk to everybody. I'll do whatever. I don't care. I'm a social butterfly. That's probably why I was a teacher. I talk to everybody. So this is interesting. This is a tip for everyone too. So on a serious note. So this jacket was hanging in the suit section. Obviously, it was hanging in the suit section. It's a brown suit jacket, but it is Brooks Brothers Madison, and it has a special wool, the Saxon wool, right? So I'm like, that's nice, but it's brown, So I went over to, kind of left it. It was on a rack, whatever. And then I found the matching pants in the pants section. So there's your Brooks Brothers, boom, right there, matching pants. So you went from probably like a $40 to like a $80 to $100 suit right there. So with that Saxon wool blend. So I've done that a ton of times. So if you find a really nice jacket that looks like it's a suit jacket, which means you'll probably have pants with it, Look for the pants in the pants section. If it's a gold button blazer, there's no pants to that. That's a blazer. You can't tell it's high quality. You can tell it's high quality, yeah. Stacey Adam, tips for shipping suits. So I can get them actually into, these flat rate bubble mailers that you can get free from the post office and ship to your house. If you follow me on YouTube, I did a video about these and about all the other shipping supplies. If you're new to it, it's really good because shipping can really kill you if you're just starting out. It can actually, I've known people who've tried to resell because they watched me and the shipping is like the reason they stopped doing it because they lost money. They sold something for $25, they thought it cost $5, they ended up paying $10. So this size ship suits, I can get them in here, and blazers, I can get them in here, I can pack them in. And this goes flat rate for around like $9.80 now or $10, anywhere in the country. So I do all my shirts and first class packages in poly mailers like this. And those are my link tree up above. So I told y'all. So this is what also I found today. You ready for it? So I began a brand I don't buy that often, but I guess my female cousin told me it's boho. I should be on the lookout for boho, but this is embroidered, which I guess means boho. I don't know exactly, but I know what it looks like now. I know the style. New at tags, free people for only $5. So only $5 for this boho embroidered blouse, top, whatever you call it. Can you talk more about how I decided to quit? Digging your lives. Hey, appreciate it. If you don't know, like my lives, it's hot in here. Jeez. I'm full of energy and I talk to everyone and I'm a jokester. I just pulled a prank on my wife yesterday. It's on my TikTok. She wasn't real happy about it, but I also know my stuff. Like when it comes down to it, I've been doing this for 8 years. I know my stuff. I taught for 13 years, so I feel like I can talk to people well and educate people well. I love questions. I love helping people, so in all seriousness. But I also found this driftwood, which I'd never picked up before. Again, I'm just learning my women's stuff. And this was embroidered too. So I just looked up sold comps real quick on my phone, and these sell pretty well. So have you guys heard of this brand? Women's clothes plus size, yeah. I'm just getting into women's. I don't do whatnot. But I'm just getting into like the women's brands that I wouldn't normally know about, right? Like I don't know about that brand. I do know about this brand though. So have you guys heard of that one? My eBay is Surfs Up Finds. It's my store is Surfs Up Finds. So, and you don't need to buy anything from my store, but you can go to my store and check out all the stuff I sell. You just go to sold listings. You can see the type of stuff I sell. So that's basically like free information. But yeah, Johnny Was, these are a linen, or I thought they were linen, but they're not. But anyways, these were only $5. Johnny Was super like cargo-y bag. Yeah, they do have like these cargos on the bottom. Super weird. You know what these remind me of? These are like, let me get some tots, Napoleon. Remember when you had those in the cargo pants? You guys probably don't remember, but give me your tots. So yeah. So Johnny Was for $4. You can't do that. Love that black too. Yeah. Women's swimsuit brands you look for again. Lily Pulitzer. Sundance catalog. Okay, I find Sundance too. Yes, I found Johnny Was scarf in a state sale day for $5. Let's go. Johnny Was, man, queen of the Johnny Was. They said I'm queen of Johnny Was. That's not true. I found 2 pieces in the same day at 2 different thrift stores. I haven't found it in 3 months. So sometimes it just hits like that. By the way, I found this in Carmel today. And I found the exact comp online. I think it sold for like $35 maybe. But Oakley is a good brand. A lot of motocross like people wear it. Snowboarders. It just like crosses over. Golfers, it crosses over a lot. So, honey, you're here. Everybody, my wife, my snake wife, who had the prank. Are you happy? Are we good now?
I don't know. This room's a mess.
I don't know. So anyways, I got this Oakley jacket. It's like a rain jacket. It'll sell for like $35 plus shipping. So tell them we're good.
We're good.
Thank you. Jeez. Here is Ralph Lauren Denim and Supply. And again, if you know me, I like my Ralph Lauren Unique. Denim Supply is a line of Ralph Lauren. They're a little bit nicer, and they make a whole bunch of unique stuff. They make a lot of like American flag and stuff like that, pearl snaps, all that sort of stuff. I think this has a linen blend. It might not, but it was only $4, so I picked it up. And they're loud, so I know these will sell in the 20s, maybe even more.
How many more bats do you sell?
Do you let people make offers? Yes. So on most of my stuff, I do offers. $300 for demo printers seems like a lot. Any other suggestions? Yeah, just look for thermal printers. So someone looked at my link tree, and I have a dyno printer. The one that I use, I linked on there because it's what I use and found it easiest. But if you're doing it, like I didn't do a thermal printer. I'll tell you right now, I wrote down every address. It took a ton of time. And I printed the addresses. That took a ton of time. Thermal printer literally made my business go so much faster. No ink involved. You just buy the label, the rolls. They're already self-adhesive. It just prints them out. Zoom, zoom, zoom. You can print like 30 of them. They print out like every 5 seconds. One of them does. So thermal printers are good. Any brand, whatever brand you get. You don't have to get the one I have linked up there. You can buy one of those marketplace cheaper. I bought mine for $70. Yeah, so you don't have to buy the one. I just put it up there to show them like an idea of what I get and what I use. So this is a Polo Ralph Lauren just pair of sweatpants, and these sell really well for me, especially in the fall and winter. These Polo Ralph Lauren sweatpants, I can't keep these in stock when I price them. I price them around like $22, $23 plus buyer pay shipping. I pay $5 for them, and they sell super quick. But don't be mistaken. These are like sweatpants. They make a lot of pajama pants. These are not pajama pants. These are sweatpants. There's a difference. So I run across pajama pants way more than sweatpants. So know the difference. What are you saying? What are you saying? I have a lot of bags. I know.
Yeah.
It's because I'm the
somebody
thrift.
said you have 1,500 items in your store. Where do you keep it all? I also wonder the same thing.
It's money. It's money that sits around. So I hoard all my winter and fall stuff until winter and fall. If you're just not joining me, I'm a seasonal seller. So everything I buy, like these jeans right here, I store until winter or fall. Normally I don't pick up these Polo Ralph Lauren, but they're selvage. So they have this red, they have the red line down the seam, and selvage jeans sell way better. If you can see that, they sell way better than regular jeans. So look up selvage online, research selvage. So 511, Levi's even make selvage. So I don't want to bore you guys too much because you're not going to find this in your town, but I love finding soccer jerseys. This is an Indy 11 jersey, our local team. These sell really quick. Soccer jerseys do really well, guys. Really, really well. New pair of Mavi with tags. These were $7.99. They're made by Matt. No. So just new tags. These will probably sell like for $45 plus shipping, something like that. Can we see your wife? She said no. Sad. People want to see you. Everyone talks about you. I talk about you. Here's Grayson right here. A Grayson women's like shirt blouse thing. This is actually the first time I picked up a Grayson women's shirt. So this is the first time I picked it up. Again, I'm getting into the women's like brands that are like little octopus hands, like way out there. I don't know exactly what I'm talking about, but you know what I'm talking about. So got into this. This was only $5. I know these sell well. I even looked up the comps. Grayson polos for men, I know all about. Anything Grayson golf, you buy it. Especially if it's priced right, you buy it. Again, Polo Ralph Lauren, I sell these. I don't recommend you picking these up, but I have a certain way I do it. It takes me 2 minutes to list these, and I make $10 profit off of them. So I don't recommend people do that, because if that takes you 10 or 12 minutes to list, it's probably not worth your time. Here's a cool, and this is actually a women's flannel, but I found the little hit on the side. They're usually smaller on the women's. It was $5. Cool is a super good brand to look for. You guys probably already know that. But again, when people ask me what brands I look for, I always tell them, walk into Nordstrom's, walk into REI, and take note of all the stuff they sell. That's the stuff you want to look for. So, Cool, Arc'teryx, all that sort of stuff. Here you go. So here's some vintage Guess jeans. for $8, and they kind of had that balloon fit right now that's popular, and that's how you can tell they're vintage. And you can actually type in that little code right there, and it'll tell you the exact model on eBay or on Google of the vintage Guess jeans. So they're super easy to look up. This has this extra little pocket here, which is kind of unique. So found those. Those are kind of cool. I missed the beginning. Was one top Lululemon? I knew you couldn't find the logo. Yes, that was. I couldn't find the logo, and I still haven't looked real hard. I want to make my wife look for it.
Here, toss it over here.
You're gonna have to dig down, and you're gonna have to show your face.
I'm not sure. I'll dig for it. Oh my gosh, are you serious?
What? I told you I got a lot of stuff. Honey, it's money. It's money. It's down here somewhere.
I'll look for it.
That's it.
This is it?
No, it's not. It's down here. Find it.
What color is it?
Find it. I don't know. It's like purplish, bluish. But I swear, it was right next to that Johnny Was silk shirt.
What's Johnny Was?
Huh?
What's Johnny Was?
She said, what's Johnny Was? If that tells you the type of wife I have, she is an Amazon clothes shopper. And she steals my Lululemon on occasion. So that's what I have over here. So here's Athleta. And I've been buying Athleta. If I can tell the style, I can look it up quickly. So the new Athleta has a style right there. I can look it up online, super easy. I can see how much it sells for. I want to be able to answer your questions too. It's only money when it sells, as my girlfriend says. Yeah. And Necco brand thermal printers. I don't know about Necco brand thermal printers. I found some Fat Albert Platinum Fubu and some baggy silver tabs today. Yes, baggy silver tabs are super popular right now. You throw those on for the right price, they're going to sell like that. Fubu, I've been just kind of messing around with Fubu. I just listed a shirt in my store because I like the Fat Albert line of Fubu, Platinum Fubu. I listed in my store, but I feel like Fubu should be more. If Jinkos are a ton, Silver Tab and all that stuff, I feel like Fubu's that same time period. They should be more, but they just might be super saturated. So, again.
Is it this?
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Do you guys want to see that Lululemon shirt? I got these Keens because they were in super good condition. You guys know me. I call these nubs on nubs. They have the little nubs on the big nubs. I don't have to do anything to these to clean them or anything. They're steel-toed, so they're like construction boots. They're only $6. They're only $6. So I got these not in the suburbs of where I live. These would have been $20. So, spreader. I get the sense you're the spender and she's the saver. That is offensive. Tell her that's $500. That is offensive. I'm frugal. I just buy lots of clothing to resell. Listen, it's money, right? It's like buying I don't know, stocks and then reselling them for a lot more. So anyway, it's just a regular old that I'll sell.
What are you looking for on this?
Dry fit. A Lululemon mark.
It is. Look, the symbol is Lululemon.
I know, but there's no mark on it.
But it has the 3 tags here, which is a little different, but it has the 3 marks here.
Find me the mark. Find me the mark.
It has the 3 marks.
By the way, I didn't even tell you the story today. Everyone made me run around for this shirt today that's made by Kim Kardashian. You know the line Kim Kardashian?
Skims.
What?
Skims.
Shit. Skims. Yes, it's Skims.
Yeah, it's super freaking expensive, and so is Good American.
Well, I found some. So here we go. Here is some dry fit. Again, another one of these. Sorry, my head's spinning. I'll just sell those for $22, $25 in the winter. And then a Carhartt flannel. I like to pick up Carhartt flannels for $5. I sell these in the fall. Again, I hoard these and sell them in the fall because I have so much summer and spring. And then I also found these Marmont, which are spoken for. When I was thrifting live today, someone said, I want those for my son. And some Ariat jeans. What? Yes, wife. No wife. She might want the shirt. You recycle. No, she's not getting. Tell her about the spermy shoes. She's got to watch my.
I don't watch
Did you on Instagram? I didn't make it a video. I just made it like a, what do you call that? Like a short? No, like
a reel.
What lasts for like a day?
Your
a story. Story. It's a story. There's these shoes with literally a sperm on the side of them. So
like a drawing.
Anyways, hey, it's you can't ban me TikTok because that is a scientific word. So got these got this Orvis zip. And be careful with the Orvis, guys. I used to pick up every Orvis, but over the last couple of years, they sell it at Costco now. So there's a lot of Orvis out there that is super cheap from the beginning, which means the resale value is super cheap. So know your Costco from your good Orvis. If it has like leather on it, or it's a super nice like shooting jacket or whatever, pants, trout bum, that stuff's good. What do you do other than clothes? I ride my bike. What else do I ride? My moped. No.
Coach.
I coach soccer. No. What do I sell other than clothes? I'll sell some hard goods locally, but I mostly just do clothing. I used to do antiques and collectibles, but you can't find them anymore. And this dude we found today, see him, Shelby? His name is Lil Homie. Legit. His name is Lil Homie. I know. They told me to get it. They told me to get it because it's worth money. Here's Lululemon jacket. So just a little zip-up jacket. And there's its mark. I find these often. Guys, these just don't sell for me like they used to, and I'm sad about it. These used to sell for like $50 for me. Now they're not selling like that. They're selling like for 30, 35, 35. If you want it, DM me. But this was $5.99. So bought this. And I'll have to check. The size will be in the pockets, but it's got the nice zippers too. So it's not super old. It's a newer one. Tell her about the Area FR jeans. She won't care about that. She won't care about it. I need to come down to your Goodwill. Crown Point, Nike. Actually, so someone lives in northern Indiana, Crown Point. That's what they're saying. And we were out there, went through there to go to Chicago, and I stopped at your Goodwill. Every shirt was $8.99. I don't care if it was a Hanes shirt with a turd stain on it or if it was a nice Brioni shirt. It was $8.99. Every single shirt. For no reason, no rhyme or reason to it. So... yeah, Crown Point, the problem is you only have like one or two Goodwills. We have a ton around here. So this is a brand I don't normally pick up. So Charter Club, but it's pure cashmere and it's their black line. To look up comps, they weren't too bad. So it's new with tags. Anything cashmere, really anything cashmere sells for me in the winter. If it's pure cashmere. So pick those up. These are a good example of the bigger the better. So these are Polo Ruffalo and corduroy, which I like corduroy even though they're the thin corduroy, but look how big these are. They're huge, right? So the bigger, the better. Don't at me. My dad weighed 350 pounds? So don't at me about big and all that stuff, and it's rude. The bigger, the better. It's just the truth when it comes to reselling. The bigger in men's, the better. It sells better. Of the right brands. Don't go out and buy George. You found Area FR? Yeah, I found 3 pairs of them for $7.99 each. They're in a big pile down here somewhere. Come look for them. Shelby, you want to find some Ariat jeans in here somewhere? She said no. So, I will though. I'll find them for you. So here we go. I found these 3 pairs. I've been doing this for 8 years. I've never found FR Ariat jeans. I found Carhartt. I found Dickies. I found Wrangler FR. Fire resistant. They go for more money. I think they go for more money because they have to use them on construction sites and welders have to use them. And also I know a lot of campers that use these because obviously if sparks get on them, they don't burn a hole in them. So, and they're thicker, they last a little longer. So got 3 pairs of those. And these are cool. I found Brioni Tux shirt today for $3.75. That's awesome. Weird collar. Having a hard time. Weird collar means it's good. That's good. I forget what collar they call that. It's going to be good. If you find the name of the collar, it's going to be good. You can DM me on Instagram and send me a picture. I'll find it for you. But Brioni Tux shirt, I don't care. You got me at Tux shirt, Brioni $3.75. It's going to sell for over $50, guarantee it, as long as it's in good condition. Definitely welding. Yep, goodness. I'm going to look for a shop because I work BP refinery here in the region. Yeah, come on down. That's actually the first Ariat I found. So Henley neck. Henley neck is when there's no collar like this and it has like 3 buttons right here. So that's a Henley. So it has no collar and 3 buttons, or like a blade collar if you want to call it, and 3 buttons. There's no fold on it. This is a cool vintage brand. I used to find these all the time. I don't find them very often at all. It's like one of those things that like, oh man, I find that all the time. And then once you think about it, you don't find them ever. And so I haven't found these for a long time. It's this brand right here. Let's go ask the teacher to pronounce it. Do you want us to? 5th grade teacher? Shelby, what's this brand? Out loud.
Well, first of all, that's like French, but I think it's Garbeau. That's how you say it.
Garbeau.
I don't know. It's
Garbo. But you guys know what these are. So these are called like the track tape or something like that. The track tape, I have to look it up again, but they had this tape thing on the bottom. These were like Y2K for sure. Kind of like Jinkos, but they don't sell for as much. But these are super popular. I haven't sold these again for probably 2 or 3 years. I haven't found them. But I used to find the jeans in these all the time. I'm going to start reselling this summer when I take my kids out of school. It's been 15 plus years. Yes, do it. It's awesome. The swimmer shoes. Yeah, we talked about those. Swimmer shoes. Oshkosh requires, yeah, a lot of places are requiring FR now. Flame resistant so they don't get lawsuits against them. But soft G. How much? How much? I don't know. I have to look up comps. You talking about these? I don't know. But so today the big thing, Shelby, I found 2 Johnny Was. You don't know what that is. They sell for a lot of money. You don't care, but I did find a Kim Kardashian. What, Skims?
Yeah.
So also at this Goodwill, I found these Athleta. I looked actually the code up. I now know how to look up Athleta codes if they don't have it on right there where you look. The code is written right here on the back. And you guys probably already know it's one of these codes right here. I know which one it is now. So I can look up the exact model, which I did. These are like a baggy, really like beachy type of feel. They sell for like $25 used. And then right next to them were a pair of new tags. So right next to them, this is where the Johnny O was and all that other stuff if you were here earlier. Not Johnny O, Johnny Was. And the boho and that other thing that was Sundance version. But yeah, these are new tags, Athleta. Again, they have a side zip on these and they're wavy. And so I bought these for only $5. And I'll sell these for probably whatever the comps say it should, probably like 35, something like that. So gaucho style, yep, gaucho like Brazilian. Have you ever heard of Savor Thrift Store? Yes, I have. We don't have them here in Indy though. We have Salvation Army, we have Goodwill, and we have a couple mom and pops. If you buy something for 5 years, do you sell them for 20-ish? So if you buy something for 5, you'll sell it for 20-ish? No. My minimum is like, if I already have something listed like it or sold like it, it's super easy for me to import the pictures and the sizes. I don't have to do anything. It takes me 30 seconds to put the picture, the size, the color, and list it. If it's the same shirt, like a Polo Ralph Lauren shirt. So I'll take a $10 profit on that. So I'll buy that for 5 and sell it for 16 or 17 plus buyer-based shipping. I'll buy stuff for sell stuff for 20 if it takes me a little bit longer. But that's about my minimum right there. That $10 to $15 my minimum profit line. If it gets any lower than that and it takes me a long time to list, I'll just leave it because it times money. I love red, white, and blue. I don't want to talk about it. That's where K-Way and them shop. And they get, see, I have to go to a ton of Goodwills to get all this stuff. They go to one store and fill up their whole cart. So here's Ariat. Found these Ariat jeans today with all that Johnny Was and all that stuff. So some M4 Ariat jeans. These are actually at the same thrift store I found those FR Ariat jeans at, just on a different day. So again, you have to, when I was a teacher, I hit up multiple thrift stores every day after work, the same ones every single day. Some days I'd go in and get a cart full. Some days I'd come out with one or none. So you just have to keep being persistent. So persistence pays. Persistence pays. Okay, we're down to the last bag. I know you guys are probably out of here or just coming in or one of the two. But this is a brand I normally don't pick up. I put this on my Instagram this week. I normally don't pick up any more True Religion, especially women's True Religion. If it's men's True Religion and it's super stitched, thanks for the hearts and everything, guys. If it's super stitched in True Religion and men's, I'll pick it up. But the reason I picked these up, we were in a live thrift. And I told people I don't pick these up. And I said, you know what, they could be leather. And then we looked at it together, and they were. So they're authentic, and then they're made out of lamb's leather. So anything that's a good brand, leather pants, men's or women's, usually always sells really well for me. So True Religion, leather pants, look them up right now. Women's lamb leather True Religion pants, $5. Ready, go. How much they worth? I didn't look them up. Someone on there said they had really good comps, but I just know by now if they're leather and a good brand, they sell well, I'll pick them up for $5. Here's a bolo too. What's up, Bearded? Size on what? They're workers that know resell. I'm afraid they'll be annoyed. No. So let me say, I'm going to put this right here. Pin this. So sorry I pinned you. I'm not calling you out or anything, but I find myself nervous for thrift store workers that know I resell. I visit all the thrift stores. If you go live with me, I shoot the shit with all the workers, the managers, the workers, everybody. We just have a really good relationship. They're cool. They know what I do. They knew I was a teacher. They don't care. Even the managers, they don't care. They're making money off me. So it's all good. Even some of the stores are like, hey, you're in here. Well, we just got a fresh cart. We'll roll it out or whatever. But they don't give me any discounts or anything. But, don't be afraid. Don't be shy about it. Especially if they know what you do, they might roll something out for you. So this is Scotty Vest. I'm just showing it to you over and over without telling you about it. Scotty Vest is a bolo brand. The reason being is because it's like James Bond or like Inspector Gadget. Check this out. Look at all these pockets. Look at all these pockets, like cell phone pockets and beeper pockets and all these pockets and whatever, right?
Did you just say Inspector Gadget?
Yeah, well, I mean, look, it's got like all these pockets. But these are popular. Look up Scotty Vest. They do really well. I think they're like a travel. Who's that dude that did travel videos?
Oh, that we watched before we went to Europe?
Yes.
Oh, gosh.
He wears that stuff, I guarantee it. We found these Lululemon together on live. They didn't have the strings. They don't have the strings, but that's okay. It's not going to hurt the value a whole lot because these are like the flowy kind, and they're popular. They have the little, again, they miss over these camo tags or these camo hits right here, and most of Lululemon, a lot of them now have these. They're not super like, look at me anymore. They're like, it's Lululemon if you look closely. If you look closely, the Lululemon. So. Here's just something I never found too. Myself nervous. Sorry, I still have you pinned. Someone listed True Religion lamb leather pants for 500 plus. Not sure if they sell. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Airborne. He doesn't. His wife does. He still does this full time. Yeah, I don't teach anymore. What's up, Southern? I'll shout you out. So, Southern, put in here. If you don't follow her. She's newer to the game. I don't know how long you've been doing it for, but she's new to the game of reselling, and she's putting a ton of time and energy into it, and that's what it takes. And give her a follow. She can do lives now and everything, and so it's really good learning experience with her. So give her a follow. Here's O'Neill. Kids love, kids like high school kids, my kid who's in first grade, they love jerseys. So $4 for a stitched Indiana Pacers jersey, no brainer. Any champion jersey I find, I pick them up. So this is actually the last thing that I'm going to show you. Thanks for hanging in there with me. If you missed a lot of this, it'll be on my YouTube channel. You can follow me in my link and my Instagram and everything else. But I've never, ever, ever found camo 511. And I've been finding 511 now for, 4 or 5 years now, right? Minus COVID. And I've never in my life found camo 511 pants, tactical pants. So 511's a good brand to look for. 511's a good brand to look for. And they're super easy to look up comps on their jackets, on their shirts, on their pants, on their shorts. You look at the tag on the inside, and there will be 5 digits starting with a 7 usually. So if you can see that, Shelby, can they see it? See that 7?
Yeah.
The 5 digits with the 7. You just type that number in, 511, and that number, the exact pair of whatever will come up. Pants, shorts, jacket. So what time is it?
10.
10? All right, guys. Those won't last today. You're going to sell them. Will I price them out? I've never found 511 camo, so I'm going to have to look those up. 511 boots are good too. I like it. I like my office. Thanks, Skip.
Make sure people follow you so you can get your live.
Yeah, if you guys don't follow me already, I go live every morning. So I'll tell you this too. So every morning I go live from 9 to noon, and a lot of this stuff, if you go live with me, you found this with me. So Like I'm not pulling in and my TikToks, like that's real deal stuff. And I'm fully transparent. My store serves up fine. I've had it since 2001. You can check out everything I sell, everything I've sold. And you can go live with me. It's super fun. If you're at work or whatever, go live with me. We look at brands not to get, we look at brands to get, and we look at brands not to get. So it's important to find brands not to get. We find a lot of those. What time zone? Eastern time zone. Eastern time zone. How will you get the FR jeans size can buy from you? If you liked anything you saw and you want to buy from me, just DM me in my Instagram. It serves up fine. It's in my link tree. Just click on my link right here, my link tree, and Instagram's the little logo, and you can just DM me there. As always, thank you for your knowledge. Anytime, guys. Free knowledge. I appreciate it. Go over to K-Way Shop. K-Way Shop, if you're not following him, he's probably live right now. He knows a lot of stuff. And I will see you on the next one. I appreciate you guys' time. If you missed any of this, it'll be on YouTube on Serves Up Fine. Appreciate you guys' time. See you later. You're welcome.